Hello and welcome to Paydirt TV. I'm Dominic Piper. Today I'm joined by OreCorp Limited executives, Matthew Yates, Managing Director, and Henk Diedrichs, Chief Operating Officer.
Hey, Dominic.
Gents, thanks for coming in. Pretty exciting time for the company. About 6 weeks ago you released this very impressive DFS for your Nyanzaga gold project in Tanzania. It's been a long time coming. Are you happy with the outcomes?
Oh yeah, look, totally. I think it's completely vindicated our reasons for being in Tanzania and getting the project in the first place. And we've identified there now opportunity to mine around about 250,000 ounces a year over 10 years and beyond. And that's all done at a all-in sustaining cost of under $1,000 an ounce, which in today's environment is a huge achievement. So we're really happy with the project.
It's certainly very impressive. There's very few projects on the ASX like that at the moment. Henk, can I ask you, there's been plenty, obviously it's been a long time coming, this DFS. Where are you most happy with the developments in the project, and where do you see as the opportunities for execution here?
Yeah, look, I think the project or the DFS delivered a very robust result for us with a very solid production profile. That's a big plus for us. We're blessed with good infrastructure in country. There's a new bridge being constructed across Smith Sound that will open up opportunity for our workforce to base themselves in Mwanza and commute over weekends back to their family. There's a new power station being constructed that once commissioned will increase the hydropower to the grid to 71%, providing us with green power and green credentials to our project.
Matt, operating in Africa, it's really crucial that the investment sentiment and the investment climate is right. Tanzania has gone through a lot of changes in recent years, hasn't it?
Yeah, look, it has. I mean, we went through a phase there which was not ideal, but at the same time, you know, now we've got a new president, new ideas, new agenda, a new way of doing things. She came to power in March last year, and then the minute she got into power we saw change. We saw our licence move through to grant. We've seen big investment come in to the country with BHP in particular, $110 million into Kabanga Nickel, Barrick investing around 200-300 million in and around Bulyanhulu, Anglo Gold Ashanti are investing heavily into Gator, and yeah, we just saw some literally overnight Shanta Gold look like they're in discussions with Shandong with potential bit of M&A there. So that, you couple that with the hydrocarbon space where there's probably arguably $30 to $40 billion coming in that bilateral trade agreement now with the US. Big difference to where Tanzania has been previously, so we're really excited by that.
I think Tanzania is quite a mature gold mining industry. Does that give you advantages when building a project like this?
Yeah, certainly, and you're quite right. They're now into their second generation of mining activity. There's a well-established labour pool in country. We've seen some of the mines now reaching the end of their life. That labour becomes available and certainly provides us with massive benefit as a new startup in country.
Are you confident then, we've seen in Australia it's pretty difficult to build mines at the moment, are you confident then that you've got some advantages over Australian-based projects?
Yeah, I think there's advantages in terms of getting our initial labour together. The construction challenges will still be very similar to what we experience here and on the rest of the continent, but it does help to have that base load of labour available.
I must admit, looking at a project like this, throw over 3 million ounces, 225,000 ounces a year project, it strikes me that when you picked up this project you were a $5 million market cap. How do you end up in this position?
Well, I think that's where we're pretty good at taking sort of at times of difficulty where it was a counter-cyclic play. We farmed into it as a major. As you rightly pointed out, we had a $5 million market cap and it looked like a mountain in front of us, but here we are today. We own 100% of the project. We've delivered a brilliant DFS, and we intend to crack on and deliver the project in return for our shareholders.
You mentioned times of adversity, and it's not exactly the easiest time to be raising money and raising equity and debt for a gold project, particularly of this size. What's your plans for financing, and how are things progressing?
Yeah, look, we've been moving the potential financiers along now for over 12 months as we sort of progress to get the mining licence appetite as well in Tanzania with the change in investment climate there. Awful lot of appetite, particularly around the debt side of it. So we opened a data room now. We've got probably around about 10 or 15 groups in there that are going to help us with the debt side of things. So seen a huge appetite from that. Interestingly as well, local banks very keen to be involved. This is also part of the initiative with a Tanzanian mining industry becoming a bit more integrated. That's been a huge breath of fresh air. And the equity markets, yeah, they're challenging at the moment, but we've seen things change, and we look forward to that change. So, but we're progressing well with the financing of the project.
It's really exciting to see. So what are the next steps? What can we expect to see in the next 6 months from the company?
Yeah, so look, we'll provide financing updates as we move forward, particularly with the banks and so on and so forth. I think there's a genuine need in the market for people to see that we can finance this project. We genuinely believe that we will be able to. And then running along with that, we've got other work that we're doing at the moment. We're looking at potential sort of extensions at depth that we can try and quantify. Also looking around sort of extensions ultimately to the pit in the future. We've just concluded a regional drilling program, and those results are now in the lab, and we're waiting on those. And also some more drilling at Kilimani and other opportunities within the immediate environment of the mining licence, and then stepping out of that in the new year, more exploration in the surrounding grounds. So quite a lot of news flow coming forward. We're quite excited about.
I can imagine so. Henk, Matthew, thanks for joining us today. Best of luck, and hopefully we'll get on site soon and be able to see the project firsthand.
Yeah, well, Dominic, we're all going to site at the end of Indaba, so you're more than welcome, or as we say in Tanzania, Karibu Sana.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dominic.
Thanks, Dominic.